2 weeks, 1 week and a half. I don't know, however long it's been. No winning trade yet. It's okay. It's okay. Pushing through, man. It's all right because now we're all restarting. Um, my psychology has to restart. Everything has to restart. Uh, those little habits, they've got to be killed, man. Even if you watched my last videos, even when I got funded, my trades with those tight stop losses, dude. I don't know why. Nobody. I'm not. Why am I even trying to blame it on anybody? That's that was literally me. That's all me. I had these tightest stop losses ever. I don't know. I was starting out. Don't please ease it on me, chill on me. I was starting out. I had the tightest stop losses ever. I thought I was a shit because I was hitting like three of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, they felt really, really good, but I'm trying to get these little habits out the way, kill these little habits. And please, if you're starting out and you're watching these successful traders, they're telling you in their videos to kill those little bad habits that you know are bad, that even might be making you money, but you know are shit for your trading plan. Please kill them early on because they actually do come back and bite you in the butt. Coming from me, who, I mean, there's no point of me lying for anything. Like, I'm just telling you, they actually do come and bite you back in the butt. That's what I'm dealing with right now. So I gotta start over. That's why I'm in a shit ton of drawdown for my eval account. But it's okay because today we followed our rules. Even though we lost, we followed our rules. We risk managed. Let me take you through the trade today. However, first off, bias. I always come in daily candle, daily time frame, and get my bias. Sorry. Okay. So today I was really bearish early on for today's market at least because yesterday we closed beneath this bullish order block on the daily candle, and then for the 4 hour. Oh, also we filled up this daily bearish fair value gap here. And because of that, we were reacting off of it. So I was like, okay, we're probably going to push down a bit further into this daily fair value gap range after reacting off the bullish daily fair value gap. Reasonable bias, right? We also reacted off this 4 hour bearish fair value gap, and we kind of, yeah, we did close a few candles below this down close candle, kind of like a change state delivery here. So I was expecting more bearish. I was even more bearish after that. But the only thing that was kind of holding me back was we're kind of forming some Doge candles here. We're kind of indecisive here, so that kind of put me on edge a little bit. However, I was still bearish coming into today's market. And then let's go into the 15-minute. So yeah, okay. So right before market opens, or actually, sorry, right when market opens, this is market open, this red line here, we pull back into this 15-minute fair value gap zone. Obviously, this is a retracement, right? A retracement after we get a change state of delivery here from the 15-minute. We get a change state of delivery here. We get some manipulation here. We retrace back into this 15-minute fair value gap zone, and then we push down further. Okay, cool. Now I'm pretty confident I'm going to take an entry somewhere around this area to catch this move down, potentially hitting my session lows or maybe even my daily bearish daily fair value gap, right? That's my thought process. Okay, after I see the retracement here, this pullback, I'm looking to take a trade. All right, but I need more confirmation. Lately, I've been entering, and well, my confidence has been down because obviously I should be trading demo. I was doing, I don't know why I traded live today, God, but my confidence has been pretty down. Because of that, I want more confirmation. So I'm looking at the 5-minute order flow a bunch, and I'm not trying to enter before this down close candle gets broken and we get a clear market structure shift to the downside because I don't want, to get faked out, right? So I'm waiting for this candle to break. I'm waiting for a breaker structure, market structure shift, whatever you want to call it. We get an inverse fair value. We push through these fair value gaps. Not a clean inverse fair value gap. However, we push through it, so that's a good sign for strong selling power, right? We inverse this fair value gap. Another strong sign for selling power. So honestly, if I really wanted to, I could have entered off of this bearish order block, off of this retracing to this bearish order block. Let me see on the 1 minute what that looks like. If I really wanted to, because look, there's not really a fair value gap here either. But there was a strong volume candle down in the 1 minute. No fair value gaps were made. However, we get rejections off this bearish order block area. So I really could have entered off there if I wanted to. However, like I said, I wanted to see this. I wanted to see 5-minute order flow and this break structure. So that's basically what I was waiting for. Now here's where I made my stupid mistake. I was looking at the 5 minute candle here, right here, this candle. I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm waiting for it to break the structure. And then it comes down. Let me see. It's in the 1 minute. Honestly, let's do this. Actually, here. No. So it comes down to the 1 minute. It comes down to right here on the 1 minute candle. And the 5 minute candle right here, mind you, it hasn't closed yet, is somewhere down here. And for some reason, I zoom into the 1 minute. And I guess I just got excited when I saw this 1 minute fair value gap right here. And I entered. And I completely forgot about waiting for this candle to close. And guess what? The 5 minute candle doesn't close beneath this break of structure. This change in state of delivery area doesn't close beneath that candle, as you can see. Inverses this 1 minute fair value gap. And then I realized I just, cucked myself after switching back to the 5 minute. My heart drops to my ass. That's the stupidest thing I could do. Because if I were to wait for a strong closure underneath this candle, I wouldn't have had to deal with this manipulation here. That's essentially what I get stopped out from, was that kind of volatile wicks. And it was also volatile because of high impact news. But I get stopped out because of that. And then once it fully closes under this change state delivery area, we get clear rejections off of this small fair value gap here. And we just get clear rejections there after taking liquidity here from people like me who didn't wait for this 5 minute candle to close. Because of that, we get stomped out, and then right after that, price heads into our direction. Okay. After that, however, obviously this was a forced trade. This was a pretty forced trade. Like I told myself I did pretty good with my risk management and stuff, but this is the one thing that I could have done better with, is not taking this trade. Although it did end up working out, I still probably shouldn't have taken it. It was kind of forced. All right, and I entered also pretty early. So I saw price head into my direction. I saw another retracement, and I took that as another buying or selling opportunity. If you go into the 5 minute, I saw this after this respects this bullish fair value gap. I tell myself, okay, selling power still holding strong. We're probably gonna hit these session lows here, the session low here. And then after that, we get a strong 5 minute volume candle down, and then we do close under this down close candle. So I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good sign. We also inverse this 5 minute fair value gap. Pretty good sign from what I take. And because of that, once we retrace back into this 5 minute inverse fair value gap area, I go into the 1 minute and I enter a position. However, again, on the 1 minute, it inverses this 5 minute fair value gap area zone. And then from that, it's just fighting whether it wants to go up or not. Volatility kind of taps me out here. Just quick liquidity grab, volatility, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so both of these I entered prematurely, and I'm realized that I'm solely entering off of just hope that a fair value gap or an inverse fair value gap will hold. That's literally what I'm entering off of, right? So because I was hoping, I was literally hoping that this fair value gap would hold on the 1 minute, right? It didn't, and then I get screwed. I was hoping that this fair value gap, this 5 minute fair value gap would hold. Doesn't end up holding, I get screwed. Also, I didn't wait for this candle to make its move. Like this move upwards here, I should have waited for this candle to close, and I should have waited to see if this candle wick is just way too big. It's way too huge. It's just not reliable. I would have liked to see this candle wick a lot smaller, and that's probably something I could have avoided if I waited for this candle to close and then see what the candles would tell me. But no, I wanted to bet my money on this fair value gap holding, and that wasn't a good idea. I get stopped out, and then price hits my TP after. And then after that, we take session low. This is my actual strategy that I should have just stuck with. This is my actual strategy where I sweep a session low, and then fair value gap forms here. I could have entered off of here, or after a stronger confluence, a break in structure here, entering off of, if we zoom into the 3 minute, I'm sure we have a fair value gap somewhere. Or tap back into this bullish order block, and then enter off of that, and then session high gets just absolutely killed through. And yeah, so that was my unfortunate, unlucky, whatever you want to call it, trade recap for today. I'm not entirely mad because I know I'm going to be able to make everything work one day. I'm confident in myself. That's why I shouldn't be rushing. If you're confident, you shouldn't feel like you should be rushing because you're confident that things will work out in the end. That's where I'm at right now. But other than that, nothing else. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Have yourselves a very nice weekend, safe weekend. And peace out. God bless.